Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is actually a mess, and we need to talk about it. I am now roughly around 23 hours playtime into the game, and I've obviously had a lot more time to be able to experience the game and do various different things in the game. With that being said, I can now give a lot more information on the absolute mess that this game is. So first of all, server issues. The amount of server issues going on and have been going on since the beginning is an absolute joke. I've seen so many people complaining about crashing and getting pushed out of servers and all sorts, and at first I didn't experience this. That has now definitely changed, and I am absolutely experiencing this. The server issues that I've had have been all the time, nearly every single time I have played this game. Nearly every single time, and it's getting super frustrating and annoying. The amount of lag that actually happens for reasons that I do not understand is stupid. It literally makes the game unplayable sometimes. That's how bad it can get. And no, it isn't my internet, for the simple reason this is the only game that does it. And ironically, Vanguard did it as well, which was also Sledgehammer's last game. So it seems like Sledgehammer has a problem in sorting out their game and the servers. So that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. Like, please fix this. The crashing issues. I've just shown one on my screen where I literally was just picking up a gas mask and boom, I crashed out of the game. Luckily, I know someone who has told me the fix for this. This is only if you are on Steam though. So if you are on Steam, go on your Steam friends list and go offline and then relaunch the game. Stay offline on Steam, and this is the way that it seems to fix it. I don't crash anymore, and friends I know that have done the same do not crash anymore either. Another thing about the crashes is you literally lose everything that you have on you if you crash. There needs to be something in place for this so this does not happen. This is incredibly unfair to players, especially since the majority of these crashes are not the player's fault. It's just the game deciding, hey, you know what? I'm a bit shit, so I'm gonna crash. The next thing is that randoms can literally just ruin the game for you, and this can be in all sorts of different ways. Sometimes it can be little things, sometimes they can be big things. A couple of things just to list as examples, and things that I've had happen to me. Spams trying to join your squad. People stealing your vehicles. People stealing kills and getting nukes. They're most relevant for the exfil sites, and when you are trying to grind camos. The next thing, I'm going to combine these two together because I think it makes sense. The size of your stash and the time limit. You're meant to have 10 stash slots, and that is it. There is a way kind of around this, but not really that actually is useful, to be honest. And the reason why the time limit ties into this is because you can go into a game and you can decide, right, I'm going to grind contracts this game so I can stock up on Pack-a-Punch crystals, on perks, try and actually get a couple of recipes here and there, try and get the ether tools. Yeah, you can do that, but what are you going to do when you come out of the game and you actually have nowhere to put any of those items? So they're still in your backpack, and when you go into a new game, your backpack is still full from the last game, so you can't actually make any fucking progress in the game that you're going into, and then that just goes into a cycle and a cycle, and you end up sitting there having to drop items that you want to keep, but you want the other item. Can we fix this? Can we increase the goddamn stash size? Moving on a little bit now to the time limit. Because of all this stash problem, and the fact that you cannot go in to grind for items and bring them out and stash them away safe, we're kind of in a weird situation where you basically have to go into a game, be as fast as you can to get like 30,000 points or something like that, just to get tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, to get all the perks that you need, which is even more points, because if you remember, we don't have enough stash size for all the perks and the crystals and everything, and to have other items as well that we want for different games, like ray guns and stuff. So by the time that you're actually fully equipped to go into the tier 3 area, you're going to fucking exfil in like 5 minutes. This game is a big problem right now. If they want us to grind this game, like a lot of us want to grind it, even though it's kind of bad right now, it's really bad right now, and it's a mess. But we're still putting up with it. We're accepting the fact that this is the game we have this year. Let's try to make the most of it. Oh wait, we can't, because they don't fix any of the problems, and they thought that a 10 stash size was a good fucking idea, and a 45-minute time limit. Duplication glitches are causing problems. I am sure you've seen it by now. There is a duplication glitch happening with sentry guns, and it is absolutely destroying servers, and it's ruining the game for a lot of people. This needs to be patched, fixed, or you know what, even better, just make better goddamn servers, because as I've already mentioned, the servers are a joke. Camo challenge tracking issues. I don't know about you, but I've had an insane amount of camo challenge issues because they are literally not tracking the challenges that I have done. For example, the MCW, get 100 kills and exfil. I'm sorry game, but how in the holy heck have I not done this when I spent 10 minutes at the exfil site with said gun, shooting said zombies and exfilling at the exact same spot where I've been killing all of them with the one gun, but I didn't get 100 kills. No, I probably got like 10, right? Yeah, sure, yeah. I totally didn't probably get like 500 to 1,000 kills in that time. They need to fix the game because the camo challenges are seriously broken for zombies. The final thing I want to touch on for this video at least is level 55. Why the hell has this turned into the new for Call of Duty games? Why is it when a new game releases, we're capped at level 55 for like a month? Because they haven't been bothered to get a battle pass ready for the game's launch. This is stupid. So many of us, like all of my friends, are already level 55. We're grinding this stupid game and we are gaining absolutely zero progression to our account because we can't level up anymore. There's no prestiges or anything. We're literally hard stuck at level 55 and we get literally absolutely nothing at all for the XP that we're gaining. You don't get anything given to you or anything like that, so let's just throw it aside, right? The other thing that I actually do want to add into this video is when you're doing contracts and you're lucky enough to get a recipe, you should not be able to get duplicate recipes. The only time you should be able to get a duplicate recipe is simply if your game crashed and you lost the recipe in the first place. What makes this situation worse is you literally get nothing for having a duplicate recipe exfilled with. I apologize, this video has been a lot more ranty and a lot more aggressive in a way, and it's simply because I am angry about the absolute mess that this game is. In my first video on this game, I said that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies was good enough, I suppose. I'm changing my opinion to this game is a fucking mess and they need to fix it. I'm gonna leave it there, but if you enjoyed, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like, drop a follow, subscribe on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.